station where all the street gangs meet. Garbage flying through the air, some could be my own. For me, it's just a way of life, the place I call my home. And we play music, we pick and grin, and we're always on the go. So come on in, cop a squat, feed your face, it's time to watch Talent in the Ghetto.
Can we all have a big howdy? Howdy! We're, of course, Talent in the Ghetto. I'm Pat Robinson. I'm hanging out here today with a good friend we just met here recently, and a Rich McCloud. Is that right? That's right. This guy is an artiste. I want you to really watch for him. We're going to have him on our show quite regularly. He's going to be writing songs. He's going to be with us. Kind of whatever we do, we got a star being born. Take it away, Rich.
In the tradition of Talent in the Ghetto, I'm going to share some of my songs from the heart, and I hope you enjoy it. This first one is called Love Yourself. I'm learning every day. At one point, as an adult, I really didn't understand the concept of loving yourself. I already thought that was crazy. I wouldn't even thought about that statement long enough. But loving yourself really allows you to do all the good that you want to do. So. If you don't got room for yourself, believe you me, you ain't got room for no one else. No one else, no. If you don't got room for yourself, you can't have room for no one else. No longer a victim of my past, it's all behind me. On a journey at last, a sudden search to find me, taking off the mask. I can see so clear, no hood dream no more as I face my fears. Looking back and it's all so clear, the man in the mirror so amazing, spirit is still blazing. My yesteryears didn't hold me down, and whoever God is, he can hold me now, because now I love myself. I ain't never looking to find life again through someone else. People tell me what is life, I don't know. For me, I live it insane with the spirit of my soul, and dance with the angels on the stage. Go, continue to make love till it ain't no more. Now tell my old girl I'll be back when I can. Look and you will understand. Now I know that if I love myself, I can love you. And if you love yourself, you can love me too. 'Cause when we love ourselves, there's enough to go around, and we'll continue to fall in love in this town. From the mountains to the breeze, all the little birds in the trees, to the locals that like to burn one down, to the stars up in the sky, to that sparkle in your eyes. Oh man, I think I love this town. I'm good enough, but what you talking about, man? I'm good enough, damned if I die for the ghetto and waste my whole life trying to prove my love to a mindset that'll take me all out with slugs. I loved it, but it faked me all out, selling lies to the youth, my closest ties, doing 10 years strong. This thug not seeing I was strong alone, because I beat the block and found a way on my own. Hallelujah, glory to who? None other than the light of the world. But I'll start in my bedroom, tending the flame. This the reason I came, sent from heaven to do what was meant for me, man. I'm ready, I am change. I had enough of this depression. Being depressed is a beep when all fails and you can't find no help. Forgive the world completely and love yourself. Now I know that if I love myself, I can love you. And if you love yourself, you can love me too. 'Cause when we love ourselves, there's enough to go around. And we'll continue to fall in love in this town. From the mountains to the breeze, all the little birds in the trees, to the locals that like to burn one down, to the stars up in the sky, to that sparkle in your eyes. Oh man, I think I love this town.
Yay! I love that message. I love that message. That's very good. Can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself a little bit first.
Right? It's so true, man.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Very good.
I wake up happy, I could shine it on everybody else. When I'm not, I'm like, oh man, it's that, all right, it's that. That's that thing that kind of ties us in. Just, you're never happy that someone else is hurting, but to see someone happy and they've hurt before, like you've possibly hurt, and you look at them, they're smiling and they're still getting along. You want to hear that. You want to hear their story, their quote unquote horror story, because it actually encourages you to get through what you're getting through. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, wow, you felt that way before. Oh wow, oh you felt that way too. And so that's as the older I get, the more I allow myself to be honest. Yeah, because it's scary. Some of the songs that people love the most are songs I told myself I would never share with anyone. I literally meant it. I was like, never, no way. There's no way I'm sharing this. Mm-hmm. And then I share it, and it's like, it's not me sharing my soul like I think it is. It's other people hearing my song, and it's doing whatever it does for them in their life. It's not, it's not me exposing myself. Though it feels like that. You know what I'm saying? It feels like that. Yeah. But really, it's exposing all of us. Out here, man. I mean, that guy, man, when he was telling that story about his regret, you asked him what was your one regret. I meant to say, thank him for that, man. And he was telling it, and it was like, man, that was like so powerful for me. So powerful. Why? I got a wife and 4 kids. You know what I mean? And I want to be a musician. I want to be the best I can be. I want to be successful I can be. But I got a wife that I love dearly. My wife and 4 kids. I want to take them with me. And so when you say, one of my biggest regrets, I left my family for 7 years chasing this music. It was for me. Bam.
That old guy is in his 70s now, and he finally sold songs about 2 years ago.
I know he was telling me that.
It was really something else, Just an old crap-kicking musician going around finally making a living at it.
He didn't have to share that. You know what I mean? He could have shared many of things, but that was a big one. That wasn't like, that's not like I regret, I used to drink a little bit too much. I mean, it's kind of, but when you say I left my wife and kids for 7 years, that's like vulnerability, bam, but it healed me. It gave me strength. And I don't know what it did for anybody else. So that's just another example of how, seemingly this bad story, he been through it, survived it, but now it gives other people life. And it actually give him life. I don't know. I bet it made him feel good to share it. It had to.
Well, that's what makes a true performer. In my book, is I could always get up and tell this is really what happened. All
right. So this is one I wrote. It's called Love Comes. If you ever been in love, man, woman, dog, love with your job, love with your car, it's all the same.
What about the neighbor's wife?
Love with the neighbor's wife. If that's your
That's not
category.
gonna ask.
It'll definitely create a good song. I tell you what. So, man, I tell you, life is tricky like that.
Yeah, you gotta watch who you love, I guess.
I know, and that's true. That's actually a true statement because love, like, has no. It is. What's the word? It's what's the word I'm trying to find? Same word for music. It's unjudgmental. That's not the word I'm looking for. What's another word for unjudgmental? It is.
Not jealous.
It's fair.
Love is fair.
Yeah, it's just love. It could be bad love. You could fall in love with the wrong person, but love is still love, and it might give you a lot of pain.
But that's not fair.
Yeah, but it's still.
But it still happens.
Like music, kind of like music. You can say whatever you want to say on top of it. You can spread hate. You can do whatever. Music is just there.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's
And that's
like,
what you
okay.
write about love, because you got the music that goes after the love. Then you've created this song, and then you get on the radio singing a song, then the neighbor guy hears you singing a song about his wife.
He knows.
And he knows what you're talking about.
Mhm.
And so we're back to some kinky love.
Yep. Yep. Well, this
Is
song
that wrong?
This song is
When
called
you're
Love
around, it's
Yourself.
wrong.
And if all fails, love yourself.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman proved that.
That's right. I proved that. All right. Have you ever had a love that you really cared about? Have you ever had a dream that won't come true? Seems the heavens don't hear me calling. Have you ever had a love, a love, a love, a love, a love? Love comes to those who won't love. Love comes to those who give love. Whatever the reason, it's life for us to know that love comes to those who won't love. Love's the name, love's the game, the reason for all the hurt, true love's the shame. And it's the reason why we all the same, how much we willing to give at the cost of pain. Love, it conquers the strong, the weak. When I pick myself up, she knocks me off of my feet. Why? I guess I'm willing to live and die for the cost of love. I try to wonder if I just need some help. Look at me falling all over myself. Damn. And when I'm broken, do I, in the name of love, proclaim lies? If real, then I'll try. Not even knowing if we could ever be. And love is so cruel just when it comes to me. And so I'm still holding on my heart telling me, Rich, be strong. Because love comes to those who won't love. Love comes to those who give love. Whatever the reason, it's life for us to know that love comes to those who won't love. Fighting you like the enemy. in the name of love, searching for chemistry. I remain in love, knowing the end would be more than death. My last breath is just shooting me. My life, this is a one-lane highway, the fast lane with no room to change. With the pedal to the metal, this is so strange. Just a second, I felt safe in the pouring rain. And no one's to blame except the false shame. Misdirected, I hate me, so I'm mad again. Unprotected, you blame you, it's a harsh game. The only love I ever knew, not the first pain, but so much worse, man. Who felt the first blow? Who got it worse now? Our hearts will never know. Our love is first now. We gotta take it slow. We gotta take the blows. And I can't take no more. And now I really know love comes to those who won't love. Love comes to those who give love. Whatever the reason, it's life for us to know that love comes to those who won't love.
Very good, very good. Now, one more time. What was the title? Love comes to those who what? I'm getting
Who
old.
want love.
Who want love. Who want love.
Mm-hmm.
What if you don't really want it and you got some gal that's kind of stalking you?
Well, you don't want it, and then she stalks you a little bit, and that stalk kind of works. And then there you go, you bit like everybody else.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I was playing a gig one time over the coast. This happened. This gal was in there and she was doing her thing, and I went walking by and I kind of thought I was a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a celebrity. She had to start talking to me, and I made the mistake of befriending her. You know, I talked to her. She says, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Salem originally." You know, this sort of thing. "Is there any work over there?" "Oh, yeah. You ought to come over around Salem. There's all sorts of things happening over around there." Next thing, she's calling me on the phone. And next thing, she's moved to Salem. And the next thing, I was doing a gig up on stage, minding my own business, and I hear this gal out in the audience, "You told me you loved me." And she starts saying things like that. And I said, "I also told you I'm married." My wife didn't like that. She got no sense of humor. So, you know, sometimes you ought to write a song about that.
I got a song.
Love comes to those that don't want love too. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Or one night stands come to those who want one night stands.
Now that's good. That's good.
It's fair.
Can you throw a little spot in there someplace about, but don't tell my wife.
But don't tell my wife. It's just for us to know.
Yeah.
Because love comes to those who want one night stands.
There we go. Now I like that. You got to work on that, son. Yes. We got to welcome this kid to the ghetto. I'll tell you, this is true.
Yes.
This is true. Well, that's very good. Well, I'm glad you're aboard with us and going to do all sorts of things.
Absolutely,
and,
man. I'm excited about Talent in the Ghetto, man.
We're going to have you have your mug out there. Did you want him to do another song? What you got going? Another song?
Okay.
We're going to, by popular demand.
All right.
By popular demand, the phone's ringing off the hook already. They said, "We like this kid." We got to hear one more.
Okay, we're gonna do a different one. We're gonna do a little funner. Well, I mean, they're all fun, but this is a little more. I want to let you know that you are amazing. No superhero, just a superstar. You are. I want to let you know that you are amazing. I'm on zone, third base, eat dust, yeah, I'm on home. Baby, don't stop, just leave me alone. Getting live cause we on Patron. I ain't never had this here, what a pleasant surprise. Limelight looking dead in my eyes, what a tempting scene. Girls looking so damn mean, wanna eat them all up, but I live supreme. Got a queen on my side, I will live my dreams. And she hold her brother down, I will fly, I mean. It's a new world, yeah, I'm back. Rich McCloud on the mic, my people, where you at? It has begun, see the float in motion. Now the whole place feeling the earth in motion. That channels through the tone of my voice, coast to coast, and really the rawest potion. I want to let you know that you are amazing. No superhero, just a superstar. You are. I want to let you know that you are amazing. Yeah, no superhero, just a superstar. You are. Keep loving and living, y'all. We got time. I'm really a Martian, but the leaders keep lying. My beat keep living and bounce. Put a brother on his toes. Now the world knows. Look at him now. I offer you sweet sounds. Pass it around. Take a hit. Get high from the underground. Get fly before you hit the town. Make sure that your soul loose before you hit the ground. Thank God for the life you chose. Dance like you got nothing to lose, baby. Here we go. Tell the drummer keep making me sweat. Hot girl steaming, flow getting soaking wet. As we fight off the demons, love will reign supreme. Feel the energy, feel the pain. The dream's still alive, y'all. It's okay. So amazing, the fire's blazing. I want to let you know that you are amazing. No superhero, just a superstar. You are. I want to let you know that you are amazing. No superhero, just a superstar. You are. Thank God every day that I rise for all of my love and the light in my eyes and the chances that we might find life after all. And I so in advance into a dancing good. This here gon' bump through the hood, light up our hearts and our minds. The serpent at the top can't stop us this time. Keep your trouble, cause I be just fine. Dance to the rhythm, rebel against the system. We are the people, rise because we need you. Music for the ancients, though her dress see-through, I can see the queen in her soul and the goddess in her features. Peaches, show me what you got. You are free from the sin of this world, girl. Drop it like it's hot, but make sure you bounce it back up to the top and keep your balance, don't stop. I wanna let you know that you are amazing. No superhero, just a superstar. You are. I wanna let you know that you are amazing. No superhero, just a superstar. You are.
Yeah. Yay. Pardon the accents.
It's all right.
That was really, 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 really good.
Hey, taken over, dude. Harley
There
Davidson.
it is. See that Harley right up here?
Harley Davidson
Should have bought a Harley.
is still jumping. Man, I want
It ain't
to hear this.
Okay,
Because,
this one is recorded by I recorded it myself, but we actually recorded it on a 4-track tape at the time. You see, so it's a little bit to be desired. But I went ahead and I might have the Harley one in there now. One of the Harley ones.
I suspect I think that there's probably many of songs you've written that I would be so interested in covering, revamping, collabing your song, just adding a part to it, making it you. And here's this local guy that just and make a marriage with what you've already done, and kind of re-release some of your stuff. I mean, that's cool, man. That to me is very interesting because you got stories, you got certain things that I'm sure. I mean, I could tell how quirky you are. You know, I could connect to a lot of it.
Now
That was fun.
Now what we need, hey, we had a good time today with this kid over here, didn't we? Why don't you be sure and watch every show you can watch. Be sure and watch Talent in the Ghetto faithfully.
That's right.
And you can see it on YouTube, right? You can see it on, where else? Facebook, you show it on Facebook. And don't forget good old-fashioned CCTV downtown 22 Salem.
That's right. And if you want to check out Rich McCloud Jr.'s stuff, Junior, you didn't know that. Check out Rich McCloud. Rich like we all want to be in every way. McCloud like MC Cloud. Put those two words together. McCloud. Also like the river. McCloud. RichMcCloud.com. Check out all my music. Download free music. Check out all my videos. Facebook, band page, Rich McCloud. Know what I'm doing, when I'm doing, and where. Again.
Don't forget where we're going to be out there in Kaiser, Uptown Music,
right.
every second Thursday of every month. We're going on our 6th now, is that right?
It's going so good that you think there's more than there.
Oh, that's it, man.
That's good. I mean, you think you got more life than you really have? I mean, that's a good thing.
Either that or means you got old and forgot what you're doing. You know, in my case,
right.
You know, it might have been I just got old and got this forgetful thing going.
Yeah, and it's good if you're having good hallucinations.
Well, my wife always tells me, you don't remember nothing, and I keep saying that's what they call convenience.
That's right.
You know, it just disappears. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You get to having so much fun, it disappears. Anyhow, see us out there. Talent in the Ghetto Show, Uptown Music, Center Stage, every second Thursday of every month, coming up real soon. We're going to have a guest star every time.
Absolutely.
Be out there. So who do you watch on TV?
I don't watch TV. I'm sorry.
That's good. But if you watch TV, who would you watch?
Talent in the Ghetto.
Oh, amen, brother.
It's easy.
See you all. God bless.
A mother cries out for her kids that she can no longer feed. Welfare just don't pay enough, you just can't meet their needs. Our pot is always cooking some kind of ghetto meat. So drop on in and have some fun, 'cause there's ghetto grub to eat. And we play music, we pick and grin, and we're always on the go. So come on in, cop a squat, feed your face, it's time to watch Talent in the Ghetto.